whether you have to add a credit or subtract a debit. And the way we're going to do that is the head is going to mean that you add a credit to the bottom line. If you have a tail, you're subtracting. Understand?
But what if you get an ace? What is an ace count?
An ace is 1. An ace is worth 1. Okay? So, yes. No, you guys are going to be partners. You can see at the top of your game sheet, right here. And Katia, you are my inspiration for doing this. What you did the last time we played, and you made those little notes at the top. Okay? Right. At the top of this, it says the operation. If you roll a head, you're going to add a credit or a debit. If you roll a tail or flip a tail, you're going to subtract. Okay? And then below that, you can see that the black cards are worth are credits, they're positives, and the red cards are debits and they're takeaways and negatives. Okay? Okay, Jenny, I'm ready. Okay, so the add a credit or debit to the bottom of the line. The tail side of the coin is that you will be subtracting. Okay? The head you're adding is the operation sign. So this is going to be your operation sign in your game. Okay? Each of you are going to start with $10 in your business. Can you see that on there? Okay? All right. So you're going to take turns to do the following. One person will flip the penny to see if it's going to be addition or subtraction. And then you draw a card to see which way you're going, whether it's a credit or a debit. Okay? Let's just do one for practice. Okay? So I flip a tail, which tells me that I'm going to be subtracting a, not that one.
Is that an ace?
No, it's a joker. I'm subtracting a 2. Is this a negative or a positive 2? It's red. Look at the top of your thing. Is it negative? Is red positive or negative? It's negative. Yeah, absolutely. So, in other words, let me just show you real quick. I have a negative. I'm taking away because I got a tail. I'm starting with $10. It's a positive $10. I have to take away a negative 2. Alright, well that just messed everything up on my number line. I'm taking away a negative 2. Do you understand that?
Yes.
I have a tail and I have a negative 2. There's my coin and there's my card that I've drawn. So, how do I do this? I started at 2. I'm facing this way to the negative end, right? And am I walking forward or backwards? I'm walking backwards. So since I'm facing this way, I'm actually going backwards. So if I start at the 10, I'm facing this way, but I'm walking that way. And how many do I walk?
2.
1, 2. And so what is my new bottom line?
A positive 12.
It's $12. Okay? So you would put that in your bottom line. Underneath the change column is where your card goes. Okay. Look at the top. The transaction is what you're going to draw. The start is what you ended up with. The change is what you put the card in. That's the card. You might want to write card right next to change so that you know. And then your bottom line. Okay? So, you guys have any questions before you start? Joker looks like this, like a joker. You don't need one. We're not playing with the jokers. Okay?
I have a joker.
So we'll put the cards down in between the two of you. Do you have a penny? Or did I take your penny?
Like that.
Here's your penny. Who's going first? So you're going to, whoever's going first, flip the penny first to see if you're going to go. Okay, so you have a head, so you're going to go positive, right? You're adding. That's an adding problem.
Do we both?
So put an add right there. In the first one, put whatever you got. You're going to put add right there. What did you flip?
I did.
Okay, then don't. Then you put add right there. Okay? So take that card, and is that a debit or a credit? Okay? So let's see if we can do this. We have 10. You have 10. You have 10 plus a negative 9. Okay, I'm going to help you in just a second. I'm just going to do it all. Okay? I'm going to use Nova's example. And you have a number line here to use also for yourself. Okay, I want to just show you on Nova's first. She did a tail, which means that she'll be adding. Here in the front, she started off with a $10 like everybody else. You flip the tail, and the tail means that you're subtracting. Okay, I have my 10. I'm subtracting. Then she drew a 9, and a 9, is that a negative or a positive 9? It's a negative 9. So there's my number sentence. Okay, so I'm going to start here. I have positive $10. My change is what? What is the change that I'm doing? The negative 9, right? So I'm going to put negative 9 right here, and then you figure out what the answer is. Okay, and you can use your number line. So you started with a 10. So you have a negative one of these. You're facing this way. You're facing this way, but you're walking backwards. Okay.
We still don't get it.
Okay, I'm trying to help you too. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. Okay. Okay, so you flip the coin. What did you? You got the head. Okay, so that's adding. Let's look at this number line here, because this will help you.
Do we have to pay each other?
No, you don't pay each other. When you're done, then it's Dominic's turn.
Okay.
Dominic, flip it, and then pick your card. Okay, so you have a positive 7. You're starting with $10, right? Your change is your card, and you drew a 7. Is that a positive or a negative 7? It's a positive 7, so write positive 7 right there. Okay, so then we're going to look at this. The number you started with was 10, so put a 10 right there. Okay, what was the operation sign? You did a plus, right? And the second number was a positive 7. Okay, and so then do the math. You started with a 10. You're doing the addition, right? So you're facing that way, but you're going to be walking backwards. Okay, so you're starting on the 10. This is telling you that you're going to be going, you're facing this way, but you're walking backwards. And how many are you going to walk backwards? 7. Okay, and so then your answer is, very good. You got it? If you're adding, well, it depends on what your operation. So this is positive. This is an adding. So you're facing the positive end, but you might be walking backward or forward. Okay. So you had a 10. Okay, so that's a positive 6. Okay, so you started with a number 10. The operation was, what did you flip, a head or a tail? A tail. So that's a takeaway, right? And then what's this number? That's a positive. So you have a positive 6. Okay. So on the number line, where do we start? The 10. The this operation, the subtraction operation, means that I'm facing that way.
What color?
And am I walking forward or backward? Because of the you're going to be walking backward, absolutely. And then that's your answer right there. And good, you did it. That was perfect.
I just wanted
That's a shortcut. That's something you have to figure out on your own. It wouldn't be right for me to tell you the shortcuts, but if you can figure out a shortcut that works, fine. Dominic, how are you doing here? Okay, whose turn is it?
Mine.
Okay.
Is it color one?
Whose turn is it here?
Yes. No, what is
That is a 10. Okay, so you just put that there. Okay, so what are you doing? 10.
So I
What was your bottom line? You started off with 19, and you did a plus. Good. 10. Good. Okay, so this is your bottom line from last time. You put the 19 there, and you are putting a plus 10. Okay. And you had what? No, what's 19 plus 10?
Oh, it's 10.
That's your bottom line. Okay, Dominic's turn.
No?
You guys, we're going to wrap this up right now, okay? Because I want us to be able to do our.
Can I go first?
It is time to go.
Can I go first?
Okay.
No, I got hit.
Okay. Kitiara, come up and tell us what your. Okay, everybody pay attention. Kitiara's going to give us her equation. See if we can stump it. See if she can stump it, okay? Pay attention. Okay. Yep. Positive 7 plus. Okay, all right, use your number line. Where are you going to start?
So we're going to start at 7 and we're going to minus 10.
You're going to be facing that way, but
Negative
you're
3.
walking backwards because it's a negative number.
Negative 3.
Is that right?
I got a positive.
You got a positive 16. How did you do
You're
that?
wrong. You went the wrong way.
I think that the negative 3 is right, isn't it?
Yeah. She went the wrong way.
Okay, who's next? Tyrone, come on up. Gotta be fast because you guys are done. Very good, Kitiara.
And now it counts as it's 0.
Negative 15, all right, plus positive 30. Oh my goodness, good one. So we're starting where?
15.
Start on a negative 15. Which way are we going to face?
That way.
The positive, and we are going to walk that way too. So we have to walk the 15 to the 0, and then we have to walk 15 more.
So it's 45. No. 15. Because you said we're going.
We're starting on a negative 15.
30 plus
We have to walk 30 spaces to the forward.
15.
Is that right? No, what's the answer, Tyrone? It's 15. Carly, come on up here. Good job.